Hey everyone, my name is Andy. I am a registered dietitian who is currently wearing a cardigan indoors. In today's video, I'm going to speak about the influence of red meat and fish intake on liver health in people living with fatty liver disease. Now, let me start this video by saying the following. I am not anti-red meat. I consumed 1.5 pounds of lamb the other evening after my soccer game as part of my dinner meal, but I am pro what is best for my clients, many of whom have a fatty liver and are trying to reverse it. Now, in 2022, the American Journal of Gastroenterology conducted a fascinating study, and what they did is they divided people with a fatty liver into two groups. One group got around 300 grams of fish a day as part of an otherwise balanced diet. The other group had 150 grams of red meat and 150 grams of fish, and they carried on the style of eating for a 3-month period. The group who had more fish rather than the mix of fish and red meat lost around 28% of their liver fat, whereas the group that had the mix only lost around 10% of liver fat. So they still had a good outcome, right? So that just goes to show that, like, in the right context, red meat does not need to be problematic, okay? But nonetheless, the group who ate more fish lost more liver fat. Additionally, only the group who ate fish primarily had a statistically significant reduction in liver enzyme levels and triglycerides, and had a statistically significant increase in HDL or good cholesterol. These three markers are very important for liver health and are a good sign, which really underlines the value of fish intake for liver health. Additionally, only the group who ate the higher fish content and not the mix of fish and red meat had an improvement in certain levels of healthy gut bacteria and a decrease in certain levels of unhealthy gut bacteria. Now, the big reason for this inevitably is the omega-3 content of fish, which scientists continually seem to observe has a positive influence on the gut microbiome, a positive influence on triglycerides, on HDL levels, right? So clearly there's a strong justification that if you're someone out there with a fatty liver, to prioritize eating more fish relative to your red meat intake. I'm not out here saying that you should never eat red meat or it's the worst thing ever, but the scientific evidence is clear. If your goal is to reduce your liver fat content, eating more fish and less red meat as a protein source is inevitably a good choice for you. And statistically speaking, you watching this video right now, realistically, you probably eat more red meat than you do fish. So please keep today's message in mind. Now, if you need someone who you can rely on to guide you on a path towards reversing fatty liver disease and help you to understand what a very strong day of eating looks like for you for the goal of reversing fatty liver disease relative to the foods you like and are willing to eat, comment liver below, and I'll reach out with more information about how we can work together on your diet to help you reverse fatty liver disease.